The APC is used to winning elections that don't happen. You know, very shady party. The same thing applies to the PDP when they were in power. Secondly, if it is true that they won the election, then we might need to examine Nigerians as a people. If there's something wrong with our ability to take punishment infinitesimally, like in a very elastic way, you know, like, are we not tired? Do we ever get tired of punishment? Do we ever get tired of being abused? I would like to find out what is wrong with us. Why would a people who are seemingly convenient with hardship and mystery, you know, and it's nothing new. I'm just reiterating it because sometimes, honestly and generally, you question yourself, and I ask myself this question sometimes, especially when you read, you know, comments, articles, and positions, even by pundits, like you mentioned earlier, who are brazen about very ignorant, very holistically, you know, self-inflicting injuries about the state of the nation. You question what is wrong with us. And some of them sometimes are people you happen to respect. I was in detention one day, and there was a journalist hangout, because they usually bring us out to pick food, and they'll let you watch. After a while, when they got comfortable with detaining me, they'll let you watch TV. Typically, when I'm coming downstairs, change the channels to wrestling and all those irrelevant channels. And, you know, so they had this guy on Journalist Hangout who was saying brazenly and conveniently and ignorantly that the closure of the border is the best thing that's ever happened in Nigeria's history. Because, according to him, he discovered Nigerian rice, and it's the best in the world. Yes, this is journalist. He had glasses on. I remember the guy, I think he's a writer for the Nation newspaper. And that Buhari should please never reopen Nigerian border as long as he's alive, because he wants to keep eating that Nigerian rice that he claimed to have discovered. But you know that when Buhari eventually reopened the border, he apologized. At least veiled apology that the closure of the border did not achieve the intended purpose for which. In fact, after they closed the border, the price of rice went up and remains so till today, because it was a stupid decision. But people will praise it. People will say it brazenly on TV. They will be hitting their chest, as I'm saying this with authority, that this position of the government is the best. They said the same thing when June 12 was annulled. Traditional rulers will go there and say, we have seen Babangida, and they showed us one clip like this. Abiola is not the messiah for the country, right? When Obasanjo was coming for third time, they said, there's nobody in Nigeria that can continue running Nigeria the way Obasanjo was running it. When Abacha wanted to remain as, he wanted to change from military to, 5 political parties in Nigeria came together and said he's their candidate. And they were swearing that it's the best thing that would have ever happened to Nigeria. But the day he died, they said, no, we advise the idiot. You know, they hear words. You know, we advise Obasanjo, he doesn't listen. If Buhari lives today, some of the people that are defending him will come and say, don't mind him, man. He's a useless man. He has ear infection. Shebi tell you now. You understand? So what it does for us, on a serious note, is it leaves conscious citizens to remain steadfast. Because no matter what we say at the end of this, whomever wins this election, right? Like a Burna Boy said, we are coming back to eat our breakfast, right? Some we get breakfast and lunch together. It's called brunch.